Inez Sainz wrote a blog, a disparaging blog, about the Association for Women in Sports Media because she feels that they threw her under the bus by filing a complaint against the Jets, naming her as the person who was sexually harassed.
That's fascinating. Do you know who filed the complaint?
She did not file the complaint, okay? Her colleagues that are also sports reporters filed the complaint because they claimed that they witnessed the sexual harassment. And, you know, after she interviewed the Jets, she went to her Twitter account and she said that she felt uncomfortable. So I think that her colleagues saw that tweet and they maybe saw what happened in the locker room, so they filed the complaint against the Jets, and that's how this story, according to Inez Sainz, just blew up.
Well, look, if she's telling the truth, then I think she's got an interesting point because, look, if she filed the complaint, that makes it a totally different story. I mean, you come in dressed very nicely, in a matter of speaking, but they, Azteca reporters apparently have a history of doing this, but they don't complain about it when they get the attention that they're seeking, right? But if other women are seeing all the attention she's getting, and they're like, oh, that's not cool, that's not right, and they file the complaint, well, then it's not her fault. And I'm beginning to think the other women are a little,
no,
you know.
I'm not buying that at all. I don't see it that way at all. Let me read you part of her blog, okay?
Okay.
All right, she says, today I wonder why a well-respected association as the AWSM, within its right to inform about any violations of work conditions for its members, acted so impulsively. Considering that the AWSM was in fact worried about the event and about my integrity as a woman and news person, why did I never receive a call from them? And why were all these deeds denounced by the AWSM with such certainty? I'm surprised by how easily some colleagues skip the basic rules of journalism. One should investigate, inquire, and look at the facts before giving an opinion.
I'm still with her. By the way, the AWSM is the Association for Women in Sports Media. She's right. They should have talked to her first. Don't you think?
I just have a problem with her writing a disparaging article or blog about them when they were trying to defend her.
They're trying to defend her, maybe. Okay, but hold on. Because, look, she's probably catching a world of heat for, you know, and everybody say, oh, she dresses like that, and then she wants the thing, and then she files a complaint. But she's saying, wait a minute, I didn't file the complaint. Right? They filed the complaint without even talking to me. I think that's fair to point out, especially when she's catching so much heat.
Yeah, but it's not like she wasn't outspoken about it. She went on her Twitter account and wrote about it. Her public Twitter account. So it's not like...
And she did interviews about it.
And she did interviews about it.
But we covered those interviews. Those interviews, she wasn't like, oh, I was like ripped apart by the Jets and it was terrible.
No. Look.
She was like, look, other people... She said, I didn't even hear it. Other people came up and told me that they were saying stuff about me. I'm leaning towards not guilty.
No.
I'm voting not guilty. You're voting guilty?
Yes, I'm voting guilty.
I've been against Cenk well, not against you, I'm not sure if your mindset has changed, but I've been on the whole thing that, oh, what's this chick think she's doing? La la, are you gonna dress like that? Fine, la la, la la. They shouldn't disrespect her, but cool. You know, she shouldn't be all mad. And I don't think I ever completely finished the circle. She really didn't complain about it.
Yeah.
And I always thought she was complaining about it, and I knew that someone else came up with it, and I thought someone heard it, came up to her and said, you know what they said about your ass? And she went, oh, my God. But I don't think she even said, oh, my God. She went, oh, that's so embarrassing. Like, blush and walk away.
I think the other women were making a bigger deal out of it, and I'm being a little, questionable here, okay? But I'm being a little controversial. Bloop, bloop, bloop my ass. But still...
yeah, I've been swayed.
Look, you see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm not buying? I'm not buying her going to her Twitter account and saying, oh, the Jets made me feel so uncomfortable, okay? And then I'm not buying this whole, I think this is a massive publicity stunt, okay? And I'm not buying this whole, I'm innocent. I got all this attention, exactly what I wanted, and now I can just say, I'm not the one who filed the formal complaint against the Jets.
But that's a big difference. It's a big difference between, hey, I felt slightly uncomfortable, and I filed a formal complaint. Okay, not guilty? JR is not guilty. Chief Justice.
Yeah, I have to lean towards not guilty, yeah. I mean, it's not her fault. I don't think she filed a complaint, so, I mean, what is she going to do?
Inez Sainz, not guilty, with a vociferous dissent from Justice Kasparian.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, she will take this up on appeal, trust me.